Yes, dearie? Come then, sit a little closer. My hearing isn't what it used to be. Look, I know I haven't been the most enthusiastic about you and my sweet little sling. Look, just sit still, will you? Listen, will you... Regardless of how things started between us, you and I have to be on the same page here. I'm gonna be a grandma finally. Understand that I am grateful. Dearie, tell me, how are things? No, and I wouldn't ask my sweet sling any such questions. Thankfully, I have my insider here. Yes, she seems happy, but a mother does worry, you know. Let me give you a little advice. My sweet little sling, she is a proud spider. Getting her to open up has always been an uphill battle. Early motherhood can be a period of self-doubt. No, of course not, dearie. Silence. You're simply warm. You can't lie to me, dearie. I can feel the tenseness in your muscles, and I can smell the cortisol on your skin. I'm aware that there is stress in this household. Shh. It's perfectly natural to be stressed early into parenthood. Well, I've been in the exact scenario. You could always ask me, you know. Stop struggling. I'm not going to bite you. I don't even want to know why your blood pressure is rising. Settle down. Start from the beginning. Is my precious sling okay? Is she obviously experiencing stress? Okay, that sounds promising. I take it she's inseparable from the ovisac. I've only saxed it a handful of times. Well, it tracks. I was much the same with her older sister. No, it gets easier, of course, once you realize they aren't so fragile and you can relax just a little. That's not an invitation to slack off. Good. See that you don't. You should be well aware you can't lie to me. Your body betrays you all too well. I trust your words. Just make sure your actions follow in line. Look, sorry. I didn't mean that to come off as intense as it did. No, you just chilled slightly. Very much fight-or-flight response. You know, you can talk to me, right? Well, we're well set on the path to being in-laws. Like it or not, that little silken bundle of joy means we're family now. No, not until you tell me what is going on inside that head. No, please continue. Wow. No, I'm listening. I hadn't considered how alien this must feel from your perspective. I'm glad you haven't mentioned this to her, but you certainly need to talk about this. Hush, no struggling. Just let it all out. Look, after our little talk, I'll show you the correct way to probe the ovisac without risking any injury to the slings inside. I know, we had words on the matter. I wouldn't recommend you try probing without assistance. but my enhanced sensory capabilities make the risk virtually zero. Trust me. Because you'll be able to feel them moving around inside the ovisac. You'll be able to feel your daughters. She didn't tell you? Yes, there are 2 hatchlings in the ovisac. No, she probably hasn't considered the cultural divide. It's not uncommon for 2 hatchlings in a single clutch for Arachne. You warmed up again. That has to be a good sign. Are you worried about having 2 children? Of course, I have no objections to spending more time with my granddaughters. You'll find it interesting. Yes, they'll be climbing almost immediately. Baby-proofing will be significantly more difficult than you might expect. Falls are a lot more serious for spiders than you might think. For the first 2 molts, they cannot be unattended if they aren't secured properly. That's an appropriate stress response, but you will learn quickly. I'll have to show you how to unclog a plug spinneret spigot, too. You need to keep a close eye on their behavior as well. Some slings are biters, which is a concern if they happen to bite each other. No, dearie, spiders are not magically immune to venom. Mercifully, they won't be functional biters while they're in the ovisac, but the venom glands come in reasonably early. Yes, she bit me when she was barely out of the ovisac. Full envenomation, she didn't have the venom reservoir to really hurt me, but I was woozy for a bit. They're kids. They don't understand the weight of their actions. Shh. Just leave it to Mother. No, yeah, that's real as fuck. I bit my sister all the time when I was a baby.